Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Farm Simulator 2022. Now, today, this is going to be a little bit different episode because I feel like sometimes we skip over the stuff like morning wood and all that type of stuff that we do. And I figured just as a refresher to show what I do as we start the day, I would take you with me on a journey today. We're not only just doing this, but I do want you guys to see it. That way you don't think I'm just farming nothing for in the morning and just getting, all this pallets for nothing. And I can show you what I do every morning. All right, so we're here with Old Faithful up at the old sawmill. And what I always do, the first thing I do before I start an episode is I run down here. And this is a great time to show you because look, guys, that whole massive, insane pile of wood we had here is gone. And now that we know that, we have to start planning for that. We do have to start planning for that. And as you can see here, there's enough wood in it for a while. It'll get us by a few months. And we got to go up. I always come up here and check the wood chip pile. So you guys will have to let me know. I'm sure you have a routine when you first get on for your month. When you first join your month of what stuff you do. Oh, we may actually have some. You know what? Let's store them up. We're going to store them up. So let's go over here. And I can kind of show you what we got for pallets every time. So I leave them 2 pallets over there every time because they just respawn if you do it. They're always going to be there. And if you just leave them, the right amount comes out here every time. So you can see we get our stacks right here. We get 9 of these and 6 of these. These will vary. We'll get a lot of times of these walls. We'll get 2 of them. And then we get a bunch of these. So I'm going to go ahead and load on my trailer, folks.
Come on, little girl, put your hand in my hand. Come on, little honey, let me tell you what I'm feeling. I was on the floor at the bottom when I thought of you. Now we can't forget it, cause I'm starting to believe it. To believe it. Yeah, I can be a story when you tell me the story you want. I can be a fighter when you tell me to fight it. I can be a hero when you're here with me. I can be forgotten if you tell me to forget it. To forget it. Yeah, I can be forgotten if you tell me to forget it. I can be forgotten if you tell me to forget it. Now we can forget it cause I'm starting to believe it. And now we can forget it cause I'm starting to believe it. To believe it. We're so high we can see angels there up on the ceiling. Fly through our echo, believe it baby. So high we can't forget it. There's no time for feeling. We're here to believe, so believe it baby. So high we can see angels there up on the ceiling. Fly through our echo, believe it baby. Say it, 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 say it. Believe it baby. So high we can see angels there up on the ceiling. Fly through our echo, believe it baby. So high we can't forget it. There's no time for feeling. We're here to believe, so believe it baby.
We're back. The trailer's as loaded as I want to do it today. I think I'm going to leave these spare pallets up here. One of them came after the fact anyway. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go take this down into town. So now we are at our flooring place here. We're going to back up and just see if it needs anything. I do this about every other month. And it looks like it took a little bit. It's going to take some short planks. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to end up running this on only one type eventually. As we kind of thin down our selection of what we're going to be, using from the our old sawmill. So I think we may run it on the little planks eventually, but we'll see. Come on, car, go ahead. And we're going to go ahead and block this road for a minute. Oh, I got the Bobcat over at the house. I think I'm going to grab... You know what? Is this all we have for floor tiles? Oh, I think this is actually. Let me check. I may just skip this month on floor tiles. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip this. So let's go to the farm. So one interesting thing I'll do here at the farm is I'll start filling this water tank right when I get here. It takes a while to do, but you'll notice right here that this thing can hold a bunch more water now. I've been starting to fill it, so it's not nearly as crazy now. So we have some pallets over here. I don't take these 3/4 pallets, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what we got going on here. And also, we don't have any wool quite yet produced. And we got to load up our metal, so let's go ahead and start that. So once I get her loaded up, the first place I generally go to will go to the boathouse. Alright, Carter, you could definitely move here. You don't have to be. I don't think a normal car would just wait there while there's open road in front of it. And we'll just see what it takes. It doesn't look like it's taking anything right now. So we know that this thing is completely full. And what we're going to do is now we're going to go over to the roller coaster. And I always like to check the progress of the roller coaster. Now, as you can see, not a lot is actually happening right now here. And I believe that is because it is requiring something we don't have. So, yeah, no sales there. Let's see what it needs. Staircase railings. We may have to look at buying a staircase railing shop. That being said, let's go ahead over here. And then this is normally where I start the episode. Doesn't look like we made much progress on the roller coaster. It's looking like it's waiting for the staircase railing. Come on, Old Faithful, let's go. This old truck does not have the power to be hauling all this metal. That metal is what's really heavy. This truck doesn't struggle until that metal gets on there normally. So what I'll do is we'll come over here, and we shouldn't have no problems today unloading. Maybe we'll take a look at, let's not have it go crazy on us. Let's get everything unloaded, and kind of see where we're at here. And, let's not... There we go. And we're starting to get a little bit of an environmental bonus. So we got about $90,000 from that. That's interesting. And let's continue on with our day here, folks. So, very possibly today, we may be looking at buying that Boatyard or the staircase railing place, and I'm not 100% sure. I do have this here. So the one other thing you guys don't see a lot is I go ahead and fill this up here with, where are you? Come on. It might take a minute. Oh, we have wood chips in here. Oh yeah, maybe we sell some of them today as well. Alright, you can see we got some more in here. We're gonna go ahead and check up and see if the ore thing or our metal production place needs any ore. I do this about every other month. So it's kind of a good month to show you because I wanted to do it this month just to see. And then also that water thing's been filling this whole time we've been doing this. So I think I'm going to go check water on all the animals as well. I mean the sheep and the maple syrup. They're the ones I kind of watch the most currently. I love that animation of it going up. I just think that's so neat. Oh, is it going to take all of it? Oh, guys. We're going to have to look at getting a payloader, too. There's so much we need to expand. Oh, okay. So, man, that is sucking up a little bit of metal here. So we're going to have to... We need to refill the sawmill. We need to get iron ore production back to where it is. So now we're at the wood turning shop here. This is one thing I wanted to check out quick. This is going to be 80 grand to buy. This would make us our railings that we need. But I think we got to check out one other purchase before we decide on what we're going to buy. I thought about maybe doing this one, but I have no wood to fill it. It takes wood or I think beams is what it takes to start with. So now we are over here at the boatyard. And the fabric is the last thing we're waiting for. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the price, 125. Ooh, that's a little steep because we also need a header for the harvester this month. 43. That would put us just under not be able to get our header. I think we're gonna pull the trigger on this, so and maybe we'll have a game plan here for it, but let's go ahead and just buy this. All right. There's a few reasons for buying it. We have everything. We're producing everything for this factory now. When we did the wool and the fabric, now we're just going to be waiting on fabric for this. And then we can set this sail, and I think we get a large bonus. And the day of that we get the, all the stuff put in, I believe at 2 o'clock, it'll set the boat off. So I'm super excited about this. Now we're going to be under on money, and we're going to have to plan ahead here. I think the rest of this episode now, we have to plan for possibly making sure we have enough money for that corn header for our harvest here. And our harvest is going to start in the next episode, hands down. So let's go take a look at what we have to sell. One other thing I forgot to mention is I do always check the used vehicle shop. We don't have nothing here for right now. That little electric tractor is not going to help us, and that big old manure spreader is not going to help us right now. So the one thing I think we're going to do is we don't have a lot of choice here. We're going to have to sell off some of our pallets. Oh, wow. And we're going to start with the flowers and just see where that is. Our goal is to get to, what do we need to end this episode? We want to get to, on headers, I think we were going to look at this header. So we want to at least get to 43,000, possibly more. I will, in between episodes, check, or I mean in between loading here, and actually check and make sure we don't not need something else crazy as well. But I think we're good with just having the header. I don't know that we'll need the header trailer, but I should look at the price of that actually here really quick. What would that header trailer be? 5,000. So let's just safely shoot for about 50,000. This is pretty neat on how this actually unloads it. Look at how handy this is. We're going to be able to grab 8 pallets at once and put them on the trailer. This is going to make loading super easy. Now, granted, it's a little heavy, but I did get the last load actually on there. I'm pretty excited about that. And then we'll go slow for a second. and then we'll punch it and go forward. Just like that. I don't think I've ever done 8 pallets of anything like that before, but I'm gonna grab this one. It means we got 17 pallets of flowers. I'm not sure money-wise how much that is gonna be. Flower place right now actually isn't the highest. That little garden center we put up over there. Right now it's actually this one, so it's only slightly higher. But we're gonna go ahead and just see what we get from this. And I want to make sure everything starts. How is flowers not accepted? It's probably saying that for our metal factory, actually. All right. Wow, it actually is going to put us pretty close. The flowers are actually not terrible pricing. Boy, they do not unload super fast, though. All right, so I think we're going to have to do one more sale of something. And maple syrup or honey pellets. I think we actually have some honey pellets in that other building as well we might have to take care of. Actually, let me double check and see if it does or not. That'll be a big thing. So we do have a few things over here that I think we're gonna have to go sell and get rid of. I kind of want to empty this barn out. And so let me go ahead and empty the barn out. It's only a few things, shouldn't be that much money. Boy, potatoes are not worth a whole lot right now, are they? 6,000 potatoes were worth 500 bucks. All right, let me empty out the sugar beets and the honey and see where we end up. So, interestingly enough, we have this pallet storage now, but I went and emptied the other one, our old one, this one right here, and we have completely got it empty. We got about 45 grand, and I just realized we have 2 pallet storages. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go get rid of this old one. Now, it says there's fertilizer in there. There isn't. That's in the other dealio. So let's go ahead and demolish this. Oh, I guess it said that them crops were in there, but they weren't in there for me. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this as well. And we need to put in a new location for honeybee pallets, actually. I'm thinking about doing something different down the road with this little area now that we don't need it for pallet storage. Let's go down to bees. I do want to put the big one in, and can we do it like right here? Oh, you know what? That'd be kind of cool. We'd have it right by the pallet deal, right? That'd be kind of neat. Like so. I believe that's pretty straight. That looks to be pretty straight. In fact, there we go. We already got our first pallet honey. I think that is it for this episode. We're gonna go over here then and sell this trailer and this chainsaw dealie, which we didn't need, and it looks like we should be good for the next episode, because obviously that trailer has no use now that we got rid of the big barn mod. We'll eventually have to get a barn, obviously, back again of some sort. But anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one, folks.